Hello everyone, I welcome you all to a new video. Today we are continuing off in Triple Trouble. Now, let's get right into it, shall we? After for all intents and purposes a normal session in the Literature Club, our dazed but not confused club president dismisses us without much fanfare. Sayori is left in the room, still rushing to pack her bag. Natsuki dashes out of the room with me, leaving her behind.
So, when I will come together, dummy.
The rustling of Sayori's back along with her strained grunts distract me from Natsuki's needed disposition. Actually, I think I'll walk on with Sayori today.
New boyfriend trouble, so she comes to an ex, huh? Makes sense.
I have a feeling that wasn't an ironic comment.
It's good that she has a boyfriend, though. No funny business, right?
Rage coming from you.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Yeah, I thought so. I'll text you later, Atazoth.
Sure, whatever. Natsuki rushes away from me, but instead of going down the stairs to exit, she runs towards the other side of the school. Sayori yawns and stretches as she walks out of the club room. Hey. Her body tenses up the second I speak up. It's as though she became a statue firmly placed in door frame. Hey. Wanna walk home together? Sure. Evans continuously push me and Sayori back as we make our way down the street. She constantly wraps her arms, trying to start off the chill. We share another one of our wireless looks and get closer to each other, hoping to warm up. When we're closer to each other, there is still distance between us. About Finn, tell me more about him. He's a nice guy, kind of quiet. He doesn't talk much because he likes to think before speaking. Pretty sure of himself and knows what he wants. From the moment he looked into my eyes, I could tell he was a genuine guy. He genuinely respects me and the people around him, and he wouldn't get caught up in cheating. Okay, I get the message. Sorry, Atazoth, you don't need to apologize. I'm gonna apologize anyway. I'm sorry. Thanks. We stopped trying to resist the push of the winds. I should try and talk to her. Maybe she needs help figuring all this out. Don't, please. Why not? Natsuki would react differently than you expect her to. Maybe she'll lash out and get mad and... So? She still needs to hear from someone that what she's doing is kind of weird. Maybe she doesn't need to hear it. I don't get it. Let's get things going on that you don't know about and... Like what? The bed of lilacs by the park come into view as they slowly wilt away in the fear of the upcoming winter. Its purple-brown hue brings me a sense of discomfort, but helps me in gathering my thoughts. Kind of thing that I can't tell you about. And you know that I tell you anything. Sari's arms slowly stop rubbing together for warmth. Okay, but what about you, Atazoth? Why are you doing this? I know it's wrong, and I know you're not stupid enough to be doing it just for sex. Maybe you think too highly of me. Atazoth, the one time we kissed, I was the one who had to push for it. You're telling me the same guy is okay with this whole thing because he wants to get into bed with a girl. It's not just sex. You're right. I stopped crying for a moment, and the cold winds cut through me. I, I care about her. I like her a lot. She's my friend. She's funny. She likes being around me, and she likes me. That's good, right? It probably helps that she has some spice. You're never going to let that go, will ya? Nope. I laughed to relaxes, and seemingly the winds relax as well, allowing us to move forward comfortably once again. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Don't be. I'm glad you told me. I know what I'm doing is wrong, but I just want a chance to figure this out, okay? She scratches her head as I look on in anticipation. Okay. Yeah, alright. Figure it out. I won't talk to her about it. Thank you, Sarah. Please don't get hurt, okay? I hesitate to reply because I can't possibly find a way to guarantee that. I reply anyway. I won't. I owe you, big time. Since you do, can you get me some ice cream from the store? Ice cream. It is better. My tummy wants it. You got it. I take a left, heading in the direction of the nearest convenience store. Sarah doesn't follow my lead, opting to keep walking in the direction of our houses. What's up, man? I'm tired. I wanna go home. Get ice cream and drop it off at my place, please. Fine. I smile from cheek to cheek, happy that I still have Sari's support despite doing something she doesn't approve of. Therefore, I head to the store and buy the ice cream I was sent to get. After giving Sarah her large bucket of vanilla ice cream, I walk back home, feeling exhausted from the day's events. I'm honestly ready to just kick back and relax for the rest of the week. The house key turns in the hole, door opens, exposing me to a foreign environment. Inside, it's entirely silent. I can barely hear the soft breaths of another person egging me into the living room. Mom? The breaths become more pronounced, but there is no response. I step foot into the living room, only to be greeted with my mom sitting on the couch. Hey, Mom. What's for lunch? Her head slowly turns to face me, the fear her methodical movements instill into me is unparalleled. Didn't get to cook anything today. Oh, so we're getting takeout? No? I can practically see the room fog up as my mother's presence controls the temperature to her personal whim. Knowing that the next couple of minutes will be the closest thing to hell that I'll ever experience on Earth, I try my best to maintain a sense of composure. We're not eating today, are we? No, your daddy I will. You on the other hand? Oh, is there a reason, or Mom's weakness has always been a well-timed smile for me, so I try to nervously put one on. She remains unaffected. You tell me Atazoth. Why does no one just tell me when they're mad at me? Why do I always have to admit it? Because we like seeing you try to wiggle your way out of it. I scroll through the list of scraps that might have resulted in this reaction from Mom. I've been pretty good lately. I've been keeping up with my schoolwork, so that's not it. The only thing that I've been the only thing that is morally questionable is Natsuki. Oh no. Is it by any chance about your lady friend? Yes. I cleaned her muddy footprints, fixed up the kitchen after our baking session, and you know what this is about? She points to the opposing couch, gesturing me to take a seat. Not feeling like I have much of a choice, I sit down and surrender to my fate. I didn't even hear about it. A little birdie told me. I reel back for a second as I peel back everything that's wrong with that statement. Who could possibly be this little birdie? Last I checked, Mom isn't one to gossip, so it's not like she could have heard it from Nat's mom. And though she doesn't have a mom, so who could have been the one to tip her off? Wait a minute. Damn it, that's why she sent me to get ice cream. Sorry, told you, didn't she? That doesn't matter. Oh, of course she did. And for good reason. She hunches forward with her index finger pointing through me. Its pressure is palpable all the way from here. Why would you do something like that, Atazoth? Did you even wear condoms? What? Of course I did. I'm not stupid. And go so far to say that. Mom, I had sex. It's not that big of a deal. That's not what this is about. I know boys your age are normally this stupid if your dad is anything to go by. Throw under the bus too, why don't you? It's not about that, it's about your morals. I throw my hands in the air, trying to gain control of the situation. My morals? It was consenting sex between two adults. Adults? Yes, adults. What part of that is moral? The part that includes the fact that she's seeing another boy. Ah, is that what this is about? Why do you care? She's back into the couch, looking me in the eye. Because I didn't raise my boy like that. I didn't raise my boy to go along with some surat, all because she waved her body at you. Surat? Jeez, Mom, that's rather rude. A girl like that deserves a worse label. Mom, it's not like that. Then what's it like? Because all I see is some girl who's trying to drag my son down to her level. I want to carry an explanation forward, but I find that my speech hits a wall whenever I try to elaborate any further. Sensitive details are the only thing that come to my mind, but they never reach my mouth. So, what's it like? Mom, honestly, it's none of your business. It's none of my business? It's none of my business who my boy fools around with. Kind of, yeah. As long as you're under this roof, boy, it is absolutely my business. I slump over as my attempts at thinking up a rebuttal weigh me down. And to say something, but anything that'll come out would be beyond disrespectful. My face falls as well, succumbing to the futility of it all. Hey, don't look like that. I'm sorry, but you're kind of scary. Of course I am. I'm your mother. You're not usually this scary, because you're not usually doing something wrong. My only response to her is utter silence. She puckers her lips and leans forward again, preparing to give out her judgment. Here's how this is gonna go. You're right, you're adults, so that means I can't really stop you. I stated very clearly that I don't approve of the relationship, but I'm not going to treat you like a horny dog and try to pull you away from each other. Because you're an adult, it has to be your choice. But I have one rule, and that is, she cannot come into this house. Period. But, Mom! No but, that several rat will not come into my house, understood? Understood. Good. The hum of the heater emanates through the quiet room. I still see her stare at me from the corner of my eye. Maybe excuse? In a minute. Okay. Oops, misclick. Your homecoming suit arrived, by the way. Finally getting a strike of joy after his joyless day, I stood up straight. Relive. Yep. Does it look good? It does. Oh, am I going to the homecoming, Mom? Of course you are. Nice, nice. Mom stands up, grabs hold of her purse, and prepares to leave for work. My stomach audibly growls as I yearn for the food I lost. Your plate's in the fridge. Thank you, Mom. I love you. I love you too, son. After going ahead and eating the generous plate of food in the fridge, I ran up the stairs to finally lay eyes on my suit.
Doki Doki Triple Trouble.
Sayori! Yippee! November 3rd, second month of our relationship. Bloody hell, this is going horribly, Atazoth. What the fuck are you doing? Like, Jesus. You are digging yourself a grave, I swear to God. I look in the mirror to add the finishing touches to my homecoming attire. Mom wasn't kidding when she said this suit looks good. Heck, good is an understatement. I'm digging this orange brooch. My belt looks badass, and I feel like a superstar. I'm ready to do whatever superstars do. No, they don't have cocaine in this party. I have to scratch that. I'll settle for a nice woman who'll show me a good time. Atazoth, get your sweetie butt down here. Sayori and her boyfriend are here. Come on, Mom. Without further fanfare, I head downstairs to prepare for my grand entrance. Oh, you look so handsome. Come here. Mom, don't embarrass me. Before I know it, Mom envelops me in a tight embrace and plants kisses all over my forehead and cheeks. It's as if she's trying to form a barrier around me. Mom! Fine, fine. Reluctantly, Mom loses her grip on me and steps back, lessening its protective potential. Wow, Atazoth! Why did I like so hard in the speech? Wow, Atazoth, you look great! Thanks, Sayori. You don't look too bad yourself. Sayori's dress is eye-catching and not in her usual messy, disorganized way. It's not often I get to see her look so well put together. Sayori, you look gorgeous. Also, Ayo, it's Finn, the guy that makes the Literature Time series. Goated series. I have to fucking watch it finally. I just don't have time. Ah! Yeah, I should watch it. I enjoyed it. Next sir, a small yet formidable looking man with an awkward smile on his face gives us a small wave. The tension on his slick back hair as it struggles to stay in form, along with the awkwardly tailored look of his suit, makes him seem smaller than he actually is. Oh, thanks, honey. Obligatory. It should have been me. But not as in game Atazoth, like me Atazoth. Sayori's careless face much his own as they both let out squirrely giggles. So, Sayori, are you going to introduce me to our friend here? Oh, silly me. Atazoth, this is Finn. Finn, this is Atazoth. Finn, from distant lands. Indeed. It's a pleasure meeting you, my dude. I heard a lot about you. Don't worry, no more than you should. No comment. She pokes her tongue out at me in a flippant manner as she takes hold of Finn's arm. My face gives out a weak smile, even if there is some unresolved tension. Well, I will say that you all look great. I'm looking forward to hearing about your evenings when you all come home. And a good time. Oh no, who the hell will be that? I'll get that, sir, and Finn, you two can make yourself comfortable on the couch. Mom makes her way to the front door, walking past me in the process. However, she stops an instant me as trying to whisper something. Sarah looks beautiful, doesn't she? Maybe Sarah giggling about what she and Finn happen to be talking about. Sure, yeah, I'd say so. That could have been you. Mom, the ship has sailed. You can always come back to shore. She's such a nice girl, especially compared to the other one. Mom, really. Alright, hon, I'll let you be for now. With a comfortable tap on the shoulder, she finalizes up to the door. Geez, what's a guy have to do to get some peace around here? You doing alright over there, Atazoth? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Atazoth! Yes, Mom? You have more guests. Sorry, peace, I'll have to wait a little longer before I can come. Judging from the disdain in her voice, the tone of my dad and I are trying to hear, I have a slight idea about who my guests are. Thuds of footsteps grow in volume as my mom ushers the newcomers from the far into the living room. My eyes bolt open in shock as they confirm my gut intuition. Atazoth. Nat, are you okay? Gee, sweetie, that looked bad. You should try watch where you step next time.
Then you trip me.
Heavens, no, I would never do such a thing. Nat, knock it off. Sorry about that, ma'am. You let me help you up?
Okay.
Phone, shut up. Okay, the only sane people, the number, I don't know if I said it last time, but it has increased. It's now Finn, Sayori, and Atazoth's mom.
Ah!
Again? Goodness me, I look away for 1 second and you fall over again. Then now you have to laugh, girl. Thanks for the help, ma'am, but I think I get it from here. The living room is right around the corner. Greetings, everyone. Sorry about that. I hope we're all having a good evening. The collective energy in the room shifts upon Natsuki and Kazuya entering the room. Sarah fidgets in her seat as she tries to hide her clear discomfort. Finn wraps her in the back in between glances at the new couple. In kind, I turn my attention back to Nat and Kazuya to better grasp why the mood of the room changed. Kazuya looks the same as always, except that he's wearing an overly expensive suit instead of his school uniform. And on the other hand, looks astonishing. Okay, keep that gaze up, Atazoth. Her deep neckline takes a hold of sight, leading me down to paths dark and dreary. I'm not sure if the dress is even legal for the dance. It's almost like she's not wearing anything at all. A complete mismatch to Kazuya's modest and legal attire. Well, I'll leave you all to it. Atazoth? Sorry. I'm gonna get something from my room. Mom coldly walks down the hallway back to her room. She's absolutely nonplussed about Nat's presence in this house. Nothing I can do about it now. After all, she's only here because Kazuya offered to give me and the others a lift to the dance. I internally sigh as I try to put on my best host face. Hey, you guys. I see you finally made it. Of course, I need to make sure we get here on time so you can all get to the dance before it starts.
You're gonna laugh because the car Atazoth is very fast. Cool, super fast too.
Nat punctuates this exclamation with a bright smile of an adrenaline junkie. I also forgot Kazuya is the horrible one. Like, And Kazuya places a hand on her shoulder and gently pulls her close. Fast, huh?
What can I say? I'll have to play it fast and loose.
Not in the man's house. Jesus Christ, Sarah and Finn. Bloody hell. This is awkward. Feeling their face form, I look over at Sarah and see her giving a very justified eye roll with Finn patting on the knee. Alright, now why don't we take it down a notch?
Relax, guys. I'm only messing around. I need to have a stick up your ass.
Anyway, how are you guys feeling? Ready to go? Well, I'm feeling pretty good. How about you, Finn? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good as well. Ready to have fun with my friends. And you?
Oh wait, that's the legendary Finn.
Finn, this is Natsuki.
Look at you. I'm so glad to see Sarah landed herself a boyfriend. Babe, this is Finn. Have you seen him around school?
No, I can't say I have, however. It's nice to meet you, Finn. Likewise. Also, I'm not surprised that you haven't seen a lot of me. I just transferred here this semester after all.
Oh, well. Who cares?
Don't mind her. She can be a bit abrasive.
Yeah, I'm just pulling her leg. Tell us about...
I can't speak. Natsuki and Kazuya head over to Finn as he regales about his life during the past few months. Their movements are out and natural, as if their only purpose was to entice an onlooker such as myself. Why is she so fucking comically fake? She laughs with her entire body, conveniently bending over and giving me an unadulterated view of her big bubble wad stretching on the fabric of her suggestion of her dress. A view that I would love to appreciate if it wasn't for the fear of catching the eye of both Kazuya and Sarah. I resist the temptation to look at Nat as Nat takes the spotlight in the room with her bombardment of questions for Finn. Hey there, kids, are you all ready to have a good night on the town? Everyone stops in their tracks and we turn out to locate the source of those voice. Going around the corner, I see Mom emerge from her room with someone behind her. Okay, bro, looks very out of place, like, cool sprite, but he looks so weird, like, out of place, so tiny, so, just not in the DDLC style at all. That's someone being Dad. Dad, what are you doing home so early? I'll lunch up out of my seat to give my dad a solid bad hug. Kazuya just decided to stand in front of Natsuki. I took the time of the night to get home early. I wanted to see my son looking sharp in his fancy new suit. I'm guessing this is the something you went to get, Mom? Maybe, maybe not. Hey, Young. Long time no see. Hello there, Sarah. You look very lovely this evening. See, Sarah? Everyone's saying the same thing. Finn. I don't think I met you before. Finn bolts up from the couch saying to shake my father's hand. Finn, Sarah. My name's Finn. Sarah's boyfriend. No, Sarah's boyfriend, huh? That shoots me a glance that worth 1,000 lecturers. Well, good to meet you. I trust you're taking good care of her. Yes, sir. I wouldn't dream of laying a finger on her, and I make sure no one else does the same. Good to hear. After all, Sarah's like a daughter to us. What about you two over there? I look over to Kazuya and Nat, who's now tensely standing by Kazuya like a iron sheet. Well, sir, my name is Kazuya. I go to school with Sarah, Finn, and Atazoth. The lady hiding behind me is Natsuki. Oh, you're Natsuki? I've heard about you before. Nice to finally have a face to go along with the name.
Well, it's nice to meet you too, sir.
Say, son, can I have a word with you and your mom for a bit? Sure, Dad. Excuse us for a second, everyone. My parents then quietly make their way to the kitchen with me in tow. So, what's up, Dad? Your mom told me about this Natsuki girl and what happened the other day. Oh, yeah? Yeah, she did, I have to admit, son. It was a pretty knucklehead thing to do. Also, by the looks of the guy she's dating, he'd definitely mess you up if he ever found out. This is a pretty dangerous game you're playing. Not to mention, incredibly gross and irresponsible. I raised you better than that. We raised you better than that. Be that as it may, we know you're an adult now and are allowed to make your own decisions, no matter how dumb they may be. Just be smart about things, okay? And not be afraid to come to us for help. Okay, Dad. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Of course, my boy. One more thing, by the way. Dad steps up to me and leans in while placing a hand on my shoulder. Why does everyone keep doing that? I heard you had sex with her in your room the other day. That true? Yes, it's true. Did you remember to use the condoms I got you? Yep, sure did. Was that ass fat, son? Very. Doing my name proud. He sticks up a fist for me to bump, which I righteously do. Thankfully, his body's positioned to shield this display of male bonding from Mom. Alright, son. Your mother and I won't keep you any longer. Go out and have fun with your friends. We'll see you later. Good night, sweetie. I love you. Stay away from the soda. After hugging them both goodbye, I make my way back to the living room. And do the prom, the homecoming dance later. Let's enjoy the episode. Press like, comment, subscribe, and bye-bye. Join the Discord. Mwah.